Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise and I'm Deer Designs. Thank you for coming back if you are a subscriber already. Thank you for coming to join me if you are new. All that bloody blah blah. I don't have black roots anymore. Yay! They're very bright, I must admit. Nothing that a bit of purple shampoo won't sort out. But let's get on with why you're here. So, I have a finished object. Last time this was actually blocking. I did put a comment in my last video to say I made a bit of a boo-boo. I blocked it humongously. What I mean is it looked like a dress and the sleeves came down to about here. Right, the sleeves are still very, very long. And when I'm standing, they actually drape even longer. Other than that, it's really slouchy, it's really cozy. I think it will be like just one of these big oversized jumpers that I can just get cozy in. I'm going to try and push the camera back so I can stand up and you can just get probably not a better look, but let's try. Sorry if it's really wobbly. I'm just going to slide you back. Ooh, on the tripod. This is what it looks like. It's not very big in the body. I've got a very big body, but I think it's okay. The bottom is sort of just here. It's not as long as it was, and as you can see, the sleeves, if I just, you can't really see my fingertips because they're just literally there. But other than that, let me pull you back. Ooh, no, wait. This is how professional I am. Can you see my poinsettia? I love poinsettias. Off subject. Anyway, so it's really, really nice, and I use the Audi Aran. And it's super comfy. I haven't actually worn it like for more than 10 minutes. So this will be the longest I've worn it. I might wear it today, see how it goes. It's not been that cold the last couple of days. Yesterday it was really warm and I had my hand crocheted pink sweatshirt thing on. The one that I made from the magazine with all the holes at the top and then just half doubles, or was it double crochets at the bottom? Anyway, and I was super hot in that. Went to the market, I had a coat on as well. I did start off with the shawl that I'm going to show you in a minute. I had to take that off, I was absolutely baking. Got in the car and it said it was 14 degrees. That's why I was so hot. But this, it is big and baggy, and I just think for them really cold days that we are going to get, which is England, of course we're going to get it, I just think that this will be perfect, and I can sort of wrap my hands up in it, and I like the big oversized jumpers. I've got one of Ian's jumpers that I wear all the time, so if you watch my vlogging channel then, or my other channel should I say, it's the red jumper with Ian on it. That's really big and baggy. When I did block this, I did say to Ian, there's a jumper in there for you, and he went, oh my god, is it really that big? I said, it's massive. So once I blocked it, tried it on, it took ages to dry. It took a good few days to dry. I put it in the washing machine and I thought, well, it don't fit me anyway, so I'm just going to put it in the washing machine. I'm not going to unpick it and whatever. I'll put it in the washing machine, see what happens. I put it on a 40, and as it came out I sort of held it up quickly and I was like, oh, it has shrunk a little bit. It was more the length than the body and the length of the sleeves. The sleeves were literally down here, no word of a lie. And I thought, oh, there's got to be something I can do. So I put it on a 40, took it out, and I didn't actually block it. I just laid it loosely on the blocking boards. I didn't pin it or anything. And to be honest, it came out of the washing machine near enough dry, obviously because I'm on the spin. And it only took a day to dry. So tried it on and this is the result. Now if I wanted it smaller, I was thinking of putting it on a 60 or even a 50 degree wash, but then with that, I don't know whether I'm chancing felting it because it is 20% wool. Please give me some advice if you know anything about it, because I don't know whether the more I wear this, the bigger it's going to get, and I don't know whether every time I wash it, I do all my washing on a 40, so if it does go in with all my other clothes, then it will only be a 40. I don't put anything other than bedding and towels on more than that. But if I put it on a 50 or a 60, will it felt? It's quite a wide, see, my hand is just sort of in it. I do really like it, so I'm going to stop going on about this jumper. I was so pleased with it. That was what really got me. I was like, oh damn, I was so pleased with it. I was so happy. I was like, I've actually made something that I'm going to wear. And before I blocked it, I did put a picture up on Facebook, and or was it Instagram? I think it might have been both. And I was so pleased with it, and I said to Ian, I'm so happy, I'm going to wear it all the time. And then I blocked it and I got really sad. So yeah, I'm just over the moon that it actually fits me in a way that I could say it was an oversized jumper. What are you going on about? So anyway, I'm really getting used to this really blonde hair. I'm filming on my front facing camera as usual because I can see myself. I'm still getting really used to it because I don't think it's ever been this blonde before, and normally I've put a colour straight on, but I wanted to stay blonde for a little while. I have 2 other finished objects and 1 work in progress, and that is my socks, and I have made progress, so I do apologise. This is my first coffee of the day because I literally got up, did my housework, well, most of my housework, and got dressed, and preparing for this takes a little while, getting everything together. So yeah, if I don't drink this, I'll end up falling asleep on you. I think I remember showing you this. Get my words out. It has been blocked and it has come out a lot bigger than it was before. It doesn't smell of the acrylic-y smell anymore. I did spray a bit of perfume on it as well, but this is it blocked, and I wore this Wednesday and yesterday for about all of 10 minutes. So I was really pleased with that. And then last week I didn't show you anything. I showed you this, yeah. Then last week I said I wanted to make a hat to match. So I thought to myself, oh, let's just go on Ravelry and see if I can get a pattern. And I do apologise, I can't remember who the pattern's by, but it is on Ravelry, and if you put in slouchy hat, crochet slouchy hat, it does come up. And there are so many on there that look really nice, but I made this one. Now bearing in mind, it doesn't have a pom-pom in the picture, and it doesn't have a pom-pom on it at all, but it's a slouch hat, and here is like a flap, can you see that? And a big button goes there. Now I haven't been in the loft to get my buttons out yet, so I need to do that and put buttons on everything that I've made, including all my sister's bits as well. So yeah, a button goes there. I put it on and I was a bit like, I think it's missing something. I'll put a pom-pom on it. I did look on Ravelry, and I did look again for hats with pom-poms, or slouchy hat with pom-pom, and I did Google it to see what I could find really, and a few of them did have pom-poms on them, and I was like, oh, let's give it a try. If it don't look good, I can take it off again, but it looks really nice. But it does remind me a little bit of an elf type hat. I don't know whether that's the right word. I will put it on, excuse the, yeah, I will put it on. I don't look brilliant in hats, to be honest. but I thought for the winter it would look really nice. I'm going to turn around so I don't know what you're going to see, but the pom-pom, and it is like a slouch hat, so it is really, really big, but it reminds me of like a bed hat, you know, oh, what was that nursery rhyme? One foot in the bed, one sock on, one sock off. That should obviously go around there a bit more, but it's just a normal, and I thought it was really nice. So for the winter, when it's cold, I can wear my virus shawl and my hat. Then I was thinking, oh, I need gloves to go with it. And I was looking at fingerless gloves, and I was looking at all different things. I've only got about half a ball left of the 4 balls that I had, because the virus shawl took up, I think it was 2.5 balls. I think so. Then the hat took up, or was that 2 balls? I can't remember, but the pom-pom nearly took up a whole ball. But I wanted it big, I wanted it full, I wanted it sort of squishy. It's not round. And does anyone do pom-poms that are perfectly round? Because whenever I get the pom-pom off the pom-pom maker, it's oval. Can you see that it's not really round? There it looks round, but it's quite oval. Anyway, I don't really care. Once it's on, you're not going to notice. So that's my second finished object. That's all my finished objects. The last thing that I've got, if I can get it out of the bag, it's in my super dry bag, is my sock. Now I've been working on this quite a bit lately. I say quite a bit. I was working on it at the bingo last night. We went bingo. And where else was I working on it? I was working on it here while I was watching YouTube, and I put a picture up. I was watching Knit Nottingham Eleanor. She's so funny. So funny. She really makes me giggle. So yeah, I've got this far. So this is the heel, and now I'm on the gusset decreases. I don't know how well you're going to see that, but I'm on the gusset decreases just here. I think I've just got a couple more to go, then I can go round and round and round and round with the foot. I wore my knitted socks on, or last week sometime I wore my knitted socks, and then yesterday I actually wore them again with a pair of boots that I bought. I didn't have any like high-legged boots or just normal boots. I have Ugg boots, and that's about it really. And I normally wear them like my Converse trainer type things, or I wear, that's about it in the winter. I'm not a winter person. I hate the winter. Winter is not my season. I prefer the summer. You should see all of the summer shoes that I've got, and the summer clothes and everything. So I think that's why I want to make quite a few jumpers, just because they will go over anything with a pair of leggings. I live and die in leggings in the winter, just because they're comfortable. I do wear jeans every now and again, but if I'm just lounging around, whether it's at my house, my mum's, my friends, my mother-in-law's or whatever, I just like to be comfortable. So that's why I think the jumper, and I know I was saying that I was going to make another one of these. I might possibly, because I could make it in a smaller size, and I can learn from my mistakes, because I did make this longer. I did make the sleeves longer than the pattern, so I can just learn from my mistakes, and I can go from buy this one to make one that is a little bit smaller. That light is doing no good for me, but yes, so this is my sock. Hopefully by next week it should be finished, and the next pair of socks that I'm going to do are going to be shorty socks, not because I'm getting bored or anything, just because I want to see if I can wear socks with my Converse shoes, because I do wear them quite a lot. So yeah, I thought I would. I'm going to make the Roll City rollers, and I do believe I've showed you that before, and the pattern is behind me. Rose City rollers, not Roll City rollers. I thought it was Roll. Anyway, and this is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's by Mara Catherine Bryner. So yeah, I'm going to make them. Obviously my yarn isn't going to come out like that, but I'm thinking of using one of the yarns that my sister got me for my birthday. So that's that. Also in the post I got the Simply Knitting and Simply Crochet magazine. I'm just going to quickly flick through the highlights of the magazine, because there's no point me showing you every page. So let's start off with, this was the Simply Knitting magazine. So this came with, oh that light, this came with a kit to knit a bauble for your tree, and you get the white yarn and the red yarn, and the pattern is in the book. To be honest, I did say this a couple of episodes ago, or vlogs ago, whatever you want to call it, that I am sort of falling out of love with these magazines. Yes, I've knitted this jumper from one very, very recently, but I'm not in the not that I'm not in the Christmas mood. I'm not in the Christmas making mood. I don't really want to make anything Christmassy. I don't really want to be knitting Christmas jumpers. But then me, my mum and my sister were saying that we might all wear Christmas jumpers for Christmas or Boxing Day. I'm going to her house. So it'll probably be 2 days before Christmas and I'll have this bright idea and think, oh damn, but never mind. So yeah, I will stop rambling. This comes with, I'm going to hold it back here because I can't cover that pattern. 3 different designs to make the bauble. I haven't knitted baubles before. You stuff it with toy stuffing, so yeah, I haven't knitted baubles before. The next pattern is a reindeer jumper. Now this is perfect for me because I'm a deer. I am Denise Deer. So it's oh dear. People say that about me a lot with the stupid things I say, oh dear. This is a 28 to 50 inch, and this is in a chunky, so that would knit up so quick. And it takes 100 gram of the red, which isn't too bad, and then 1 each of white, black, aster. This is done in Stylecraft, chunky. Ooh, I like Stylecraft yarn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balls, 9 different colours. Wow, that is a lot, isn't it? But then I probably got some of these colours already, so I do apologise if you can hear the gardeners outside. I will just quickly flick through the magazine. Hopefully they won't be here long. I will speak up, but tell me if I'm shouting. A lovely baby outfit, that's really cute. I just wish my sister's baby was being born this year, because I've seen all these wonderful things to make. And that is in the sizes 1 to 3 months to 3 to 4 years. This I really, really liked, and it's another oversized jumper, but I don't know whether it would look frumpy because of where the increases is. Yeah, I don't know. This is a extra small, small, medium and large, so it's a 28 to 49 inch, and obviously the inches in between. And this is done in a Aran, and you need 10 50-gram balls. So that's 500 grams. That's not bad. That's not bad. This took, I think, roughly about 600 gram, if not less. It might have been about 500 gram, because I have loads of the blue left and loads of the grey left, enough to make a kiddie's jumper or something. A nice little snowman jumper, little baby boy. Then you've got dolls. I've done the crossword and I know what the answer is, so I'm going to enter the competition. Then you've got Alan Dart in here. I don't normally do his patterns, but it's the, is it Nativity? Oh, Cinderella. Pantomime, and the pages are falling out already. This is part 1, so I would assume that part 2 is in the next book. That's quite a nice jumper. I don't do colour work like that though. Don't really interest me, to be honest. Then you've got knitting tiny little socks. I think for more like stocking fillers. Then you've got more tree ornaments. Excuse my horrible nails, they do need doing. Tea cozy, reindeers, egg cozies. I think that's everything for this book. I'll just show you what's in next month. I always really enjoy looking at next month. This is more for like the New Year knits, they've called it. New Year knits. I really like this. So this is nice, but a bit old-fashioned. But I suppose you could make it look really nice. Hats, jumpers, unicorn jumper, and all different things. Then I got the Simply Crochet magazine. This came with a calendar, and I do use these calendars. They go up on my kitchen pinboard. The reason I use them is because the days are quite large, so like I can write a few things in there. Yeah, it doesn't come in handy, so that will be going up on my pinboard. This is what the front cover looks like. This I really like. I can't believe the gardeners have come. They're not normally here on a Friday. I do apologise. Gloves, mittens, not my sort of thing. I don't really make gloves, to be honest. There's a few other things, but this is the cape and hat. I like the cape, not the hat. I don't do hats. I don't know how often I will wear that one that I've made, probably hardly at all. This is made in it's called Drops Charisma Mix. It doesn't actually, oh, it's a double knit yarn, and it goes from a 6 to 10, size 6 to 10 to 20 to 24. But then I suppose you can make that as long or as wide as you want, really, if you can quickly glance over the pattern. Crochet Santa, that's really cute. That's really nice, but it's a bit fitted for me. I'm a bit lumpy and bumpy for things like that. That is in a size 8 to a size 16. Little Christmas embellishments. No. Each to their own though, if you like them sort of things, which I know a lot of people are. It's like Karen, she does loads of aragurumi. I do like doing aragurumi. You can see my little unicorn still sat up there. I go through stages where I want to knit a lot of, or crochet a lot of garments, or I want to make toys or blankets or shawls, or I go through stages, I think. this time last year I was making hundreds of amigurumi, owls and bags and things like that. I still watch Karen because I like her as a person. I like what she does. I like how she does her videos because she's very informative of the pattern, lets you know, she's honest with it, whether she likes it, whether she don't like it, whether she thinks the pattern has got any mistakes in it. Where with me, at the moment I'm not into amigurumi, but everyone each to their own. Yeah, that's all I can say. Now this jumper, and I know Jan will probably love that jumper, but I love that jumper too. I don't know. Wow. Wow, that jumper is from £90 from woollandthegang.com. Wow. A Christmas wish list. Now, I would not pay £90 for a crocheted jumper that I could make myself. Sorry. I just wish there was a pattern for it. Cute little penguin hat. Some cushions. I have knitted cushions before. There's a nice blanket in here. What else is there? I think that is it for the patterns. There's a few other little bits and bobs in there. And then in next month, oh, I didn't actually look at next month in this magazine. You don't really get a lot of idea of what's in it, but that jumper looks quite nice. I like the colours actually that they've put together. This looks like it is single crochet. I use US terms, by the way, and this is the V-stitch with like 3 double crochets in it. I don't know what that's called, to be honest. I just if you can see up the top there, look, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it properly. Oh, there is a mandala in here as well. Every month there's a mandala for this year because it's the year of the mandala, apparently. I haven't made one, but I do think that the magazines are getting a little bit, for me, a little bit boring. I did get 5 magazines for £5, so I'm not complaining about how much they are or anything like that. So yes, I am enjoying getting them and flicking through them and all that, but I just think there's nothing in there that I want to make at the moment. I'm sure there was another jumper that I wanted to make and I didn't have the yarn. I'm sure there was, and I think it might have been in last month's magazine. I can't remember. If I start making it, then I'll show you on here, but there's nothing really that I want to be making at the minute. There's nothing that has caught my eye and thought, I need to make that. I need to start that now. I did go in Aldi and look at their cakes. It just didn't really do anything for me. They look really, really pretty, but to be honest, I have got quite a bit of yarn, for me anyway. If you've been with me from the if you've been with me from the beginning, then I did say that I normally only buy what I need. I only sort of buy things if it's really, really pretty, or if I know I'm going to use it for a certain project. The last couple of months I have just been buying because I've seen it and I've liked it, but then there's always that in the back of my mind. When am I going to use it? What am I going to use it for? So yeah, the other thing that I have been making for my Etsy shop is more charms or progress keepers. I've made the little Christmas tree. I've got, oh, the wrong way round, little snowman. And I've also got a set of 3. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show these, but a set of 3 Christmassy ones. So there is, can you see those? Yes, just about. There's a snowflake, a stocking, a Christmas tree. These are a set of 3. They're on my shop. I've also got Harry Potter inspired ones as well, sets of 4. So I've got 4 different ones. No set is the same, so if you are into your Harry Potter, go check them out. They're on my channel, in my shop, my Etsy shop, which is Handmade by Deer Design, with no S on the end. So yeah, that's that. I'll put those away in a minute. Sorry about that. I must remember to put my phone on aeroplane mode, but then I know I'll do that and the house phone will ring. I'll have to unplug that as well. Yeah, so that's everything that I've got this week. Nothing really that exciting, so I'm going to go, and I might work a little bit on my socks actually, because yeah, I'm in the mood for doing that. I haven't really got anything else that I must start this, must start that. I might have a look through my book, well, my patterns, and I get like this where I just want to work on one thing. I do want to finish those socks because I do want to cast on another pair, so so next week might be a little bit boring. I do apologise. But yeah, that's that. I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, press that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified when I put up a video, which is normally on a Friday. I haven't put a midweek video up for quite a few weeks, just because I think Friday I'm not really doing anything, and it's nice just to have a week where I can gather all bits that I've been doing and do a video. So it's just like an update video really. Yeah, so I'm going to go, and probably I'm going to upload this obviously, but I don't really know what I'm doing. going off my rocker. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in next video. Bye for now.